一日を終える前に国内ニュースを英語でお伝えします。Japan's main opposition leader, Yoshihiko Noda, criticized Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi today. Noda stated that Takaichi's recent comments about China's Taiwan went too far. He warned that relations between Japan and China have become very tense. This criticism came during a party meeting held in Nagasaki Prefecture.
Japanese Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi avoided confirming if her defense plans will follow Japan's non-nuclear principles. She hinted that these long-held principles might change. Senior officials even suggested that introducing nuclear submarines is not ruled out. This has caused worries about Japan's future security policies.
China issued a travel warning for its citizens, advising them to avoid visiting Japan. This action has greatly impacted Japan's tourism and retail industries. The warning follows controversial remarks made by Prime Minister Takaichi concerning Taiwan. This highlights growing diplomatic tensions between the two nations.
Shares of major Japanese companies saw significant drops in early trading today. Cosmetics giant Shiseido, department store chain Takashimaya, and Uniqlo's parent company, Fast Retailing, all experienced declines. This downturn is linked to China's travel warning, impacting businesses reliant on Chinese tourists.
Japan is making diplomatic efforts to ease tensions with China. Masaaki Kanai, Japan's Director General for Asia and Oceania, plans to meet with Chinese diplomat Liu Jinsang. The goal is to assure China that Prime Minister Takaichi's comments on Taiwan do not signal a shift in Japan's security policy. Japan hopes to prevent further damage to relations.
Japan's Prime Minister warned China that any attack on Taiwan could lead to a military response from Japan. This statement has further increased tensions between the two countries. The Prime Minister's firm stance underscores Japan's concerns over regional stability and the Taiwan issue.
Japan's government is considering reviewing its 3 non-nuclear principles. Prime Minister Takaichi is looking into updating security documents. This review might specifically change the 3rd principle, which forbids Japan from having nuclear weapons on its territory. Such a change could impact U.S. naval visits.
Former Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihiko Noda urged the country to uphold its non-nuclear weapons principles. He stated that Japan should lead global efforts toward nuclear abolition. Noda warned against international moves that oppose abolishing nuclear weapons, especially 80 years after the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings.
The current government's strong statements are raising concerns about Japan's past militarism. Many peace-loving people in Japan and the international community are worried. They fear that Prime Minister Takaichi's rhetoric could lead Japan down a dangerous path, away from its post-war pacifist identity.
Discussions about nuclear weapons testing are in the news globally. Recently, former U.S. President Donald Trump spoke about resuming U.S. nuclear tests. While actual explosions are not planned, this highlights the ongoing debate. Japan, a non-nuclear nation, watches these developments closely, given its history.
次に、社会のニュースです。Northern Japan is experiencing more bear activity. A woman was tragically found dead in a rice field, possibly from a bear attack. In a separate event, a bear entered an Aeon shopping mall, causing a 2-hour lockdown. Authorities are urging caution. These incidents highlight the growing concern for public safety in affected areas.
Japanese tourism and retail company stocks fell sharply today. This happened after China issued a travel warning to its citizens about visiting Japan. The warning followed comments made by Prime Minister Sanaya Takaichi regarding Taiwan. This diplomatic issue is impacting Japan's economy, especially businesses that rely on Chinese tourists.
Japan has launched a new crisis management system. It uses artificial intelligence to analyze social media posts and big data. This technology helps provide accurate, real-time information about disaster conditions. The aim is to improve response efforts and keep citizens safer during natural calamities.
A Japanese company has created new wearable technology. This device aims to help elderly people dealing with incontinence. The goal is to support their dignity and independence. This innovation reflects Japan's focus on improving quality of life for its aging population through practical technological solutions.
Tokyo is preparing to host the Deaflympics in 2025. Japan is embracing inclusion and innovation for this event. The country is working to welcome deaf visitors with improved accessibility and empathy. This promotes a more inclusive society and celebrates sports for all.
A Japanese startup has developed a new waste management system. It can turn various types of waste into recyclable oil. This groundbreaking technology makes it possible to create regenerable resources from trash. This initiative shows Japan's commitment to environmental sustainability and innovative recycling solutions.
Japanese furikake is being used to help Cambodian children. This project aims to fortify their nutrition. It also bridges culinary traditions between the two nations. This effort supports local livelihoods and promotes health initiatives abroad. It's a heartwarming example of international cooperation.
A Japanese company has created a device for deaf and hard-of-hearing people. This technology allows them to experience sound through vibrations and light. This innovative solution opens new avenues for sensory perception. It aims to enhance the daily lives and experiences of those with hearing impairments.
12 Japanese missing people have been added to a United Nations list. These individuals are not officially recognized as abduction victims by North Korea, but are likely to have been kidnapped. This move by the UN Human Rights Council Working Group urges Pyongyang to confirm their safety.
An ashfall warning has been issued in Japan following a volcano eruption. This natural event can impact local communities and air travel. Authorities are monitoring the situation closely and advising residents to take necessary precautions. Public safety remains the top priority during such geological activity.
続いて、文化・芸能ニュースをお伝えします。Human Made, a Japanese streetwear brand by designer Nigo, recently held its initial public offering. Shares were priced at the top end, raising $115 million. This funding will support new store openings in Japan and e-commerce investments. The company is now valued at over 71 billion yen, reflecting strong investor interest.
Princess Aiko of Japan has embarked on her first official overseas trip. She departed from Tokyo for Laos to commemorate 70 years of diplomatic relations between the two nations. The princess, daughter of Emperor Naruhito, stated her commitment to fulfilling her duties during this significant visit.
Renowned Japanese actor Tatsuya Nakadai passed away at the age of 92 on November 8th. A Golden Age movie star, he was celebrated for his iconic roles in Akira Kurosawa's films like Ran and Yojimbo. Nakadai's powerful performances left a lasting impact on Japanese cinema.
NHK has revealed the lineup for its 76th Kohaku Utagassen New Year's Eve music show. 10 acts, including Chenmina and Aespa, will make their debut. The program will feature 39 solo artists and groups, showcasing the diverse and evolving landscape of J-pop with many new idol groups.
The movie Demon Slayer: Infinity Castle is approaching $750 million globally. Its performance in Japan has been historic, securing its place as one of 2025's highest-grossing films. The film earned $1.1 million during its 18th weekend in Japan, becoming the second highest-grossing film ever there.
K-pop group TXT commenced their Japan 5 Dome tour on November 15, 2025 in Saitama. This tour is part of their Act Tomorrow World Tour. They are scheduled to perform 10 concerts across 5 major Japanese domes, including stops in Tokyo and Osaka through February 2026.
The Indian film Malakotai Valiban, starring Mohan Lal, is set for a Japanese dubbed release on January 17, 2026. This comes almost 2 years after its initial theatrical debut in India. Director Lijo Jose Pellicer announced the news. The fantasy drama previously received a mixed reception.
New, a Japanese culture media outlet, is highlighting several November 2025 events. These include Recon Densute's nationwide music tour and an all-night art event called Ben 10 2, curated by Chimpom. Additionally, Princess Mononoke will be screened in IMAX theaters across Japan.
The Sharjah International Book Fair 2025 featured significant interest in Japanese pop culture. Attendees enjoyed various manga and anime titles, from classic series like Pokémon to newer productions. Manga and anime are fostering cultural connections globally through universal themes of friendship and courage. Studio Ghibli books are also very popular.
The Indian film Malakotai Valiban, starring Mohan Lal, is set for a Japanese dubbed release on January 17, 2026. This comes almost 2 years after its initial theatrical debut in India. Director Lijo Jose Pellicer announced the news. The fantasy drama previously received a mixed reception.
New, a Japanese culture media outlet, is highlighting several November 2025 events. These include Recon Densute's nationwide music tour and an all-night art event called Benton, curated by Chimpom. Additionally, Princess Mononoke will be screened in IMAX theaters across Japan.
Tokyo is hosting numerous anime and manga events in November 2025, celebrating Japan's vibrant pop culture. These events offer unique experiences, blending traditional arts with modern entertainment. Visitors can also enjoy local ramen championships and various traditional festivals happening throughout the city.
次に、ビジネス関連のニュースです。Japan's economy saw a contraction of 0.4% in the third quarter of 2025. This marks the first time the economy has shrunk in 6 quarters. The government data released on Monday showed this decline. It indicates a challenging period for the nation's financial health. Experts are closely watching the situation.
The annualized rate for Japan's economic decline in the third quarter was 1.8%. This figure, though a contraction, was slightly better than market predictions. Economists had expected a larger fall of 2.5%. This suggests some resilience despite the overall slowdown.
Weak domestic demand and a drop in exports were key reasons for Japan's economic contraction. Consumers spent less, and businesses faced reduced international sales. These factors combined to slow down economic activity significantly during the July to September period, impacting overall growth.
New tariffs imposed by the United States played a role in Japan's export decline. Exports fell by 1.2% in the third quarter. These tariffs made Japanese goods more expensive for U.S. buyers, hurting trade. This highlights the impact of global trade policies on Japan's economy.
Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi's government is preparing a large economic stimulus package. This plan aims to boost the struggling economy. Takaichi, Japan's first woman prime minister, took office in October. Her government is focused on measures to encourage growth and support businesses.
The upcoming stimulus package from Japan's government is expected to be worth over 17 trillion yen, which is about 110 billion US dollars. Finance Minister Satsuki Katayama announced this value. The cabinet plans to approve the package later this week. It will target various sectors to revive the economy.
The Bank of Japan is likely to delay any interest rate hikes until next year due to the economic weakness. The central bank has kept rates at 0.5% since January. This cautious approach aims to support the economy during its contraction. A rate hike in December is now seen as unlikely.
Private housing investment in Japan dropped by 9.4% in the third quarter. This was a significant drag on economic growth. New regulations requiring eco-friendly building standards may have contributed to this decline. The housing sector's performance is sensitive to economic conditions.
Tensions between Japan and China are rising following Prime Minister Takaichi's comments about Taiwan. Experts warn this could lead to a trade spat. There is a risk that China might restrict exports of rare earths or impose limits on Japanese goods. This could further impact Japan's economy.
Japanese car makers are particularly vulnerable amid rising tensions with China. The industry already faces pressure from Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers. Any trade restrictions from China could severely affect Japan's auto sector, which relies heavily on exports and global supply chains.
次はスポーツニュースをお伝えします。Japan's national soccer team coach, Hajime Moriyasu, announced that defender Takahiro Tomiyasu could still join the World Cup squad. Tomiyasu has been a free agent since leaving Arsenal in July due to injuries. The coach is hopeful that the 27-year-old will regain full fitness. Tomiyasu has played 42 games for Japan, including the 2022 World Cup.
Horse racing fans celebrated as Regalera won the 50th Queen Elizabeth II Cup in record time. The race took place on November 16th at Kyoto Racecourse. Regalera, a 4-year-old mare, finished the 2,200-meter race in just 2 minutes 11.0 seconds. This marks her third major Grade 1 victory. Jockey Keita Tosaki guided her to an impressive win.
The Fly ANA Windsurf World Cup is currently underway in Yokosuka, Miura, Japan. The event runs from November 13th to 17th. Fans can watch the exciting foil slalom competitions for both men and women. Today, November 17th, marks the final day of the competition, with champions being crowned. The event has drawn top windsurfers globally.
Japanese figure skating pair Miura and Kihara have claimed the gold medal at Skate America. Their impressive performance secured the top spot in the pairs competition. This victory adds another significant achievement to their careers. The duo showcased their strong skills and teamwork, delighting judges and fans alike with their routine.
The Fly Anna Win World Cup is currently underway in Yokosuka, Miura, Japan. The event runs from November 13th to 17th. Fans can watch the exciting foil slalom competitions for both men and women. Today, November 17th, marks the final day of the competition, with champions being crowned. The event has drawn top windsurfers globally.
Japanese figure skating pair Miura and Kihara have claimed the gold medal at Skate America. Their impressive performance secured the top spot in the pairs competition. This victory adds another significant achievement to their careers. The duo showcased their strong skills and teamwork, delighting judges and fans alike with their routine.
Hideki Yamagata, an infielder for the Nippon Ham Fighters, plans to train alone this offseason. The 23-year-old aims to find his unique playing style. He expressed a strong desire to focus on self-improvement. Yamagata played 84 games this season, hitting 3 home runs. He wants to become a trusted shortstop for his team.
Shohei Ohtani has won his 4th Most Valuable Player award in Major League Baseball. The Los Angeles Dodgers superstar was named the National League MVP for the 2nd straight season. This honor follows his amazing performance, where he returned as a two-way player. Ohtani's achievement is widely celebrated across Japan.
Shohei Ohtani's MVP win was a unanimous decision, receiving all first-place votes. This marks his 3rd consecutive and 4th overall MVP title, a rare feat in baseball history. He joins Barry Bonds as one of the few players to achieve 4 MVP awards. This highlights Ohtani's phenomenal and historic talent in the league.
Japanese pitcher Tatsuya Imai is set to move to Major League Baseball. The Seibu Lions announced that the 27-year-old right-hander will be available through the posting system. Imai had an excellent season with a 1.92 ERA and 178 strikeouts. MLB teams now have 45 days to negotiate a contract with the talented pitcher.
Japanese slugger Munetaka Murakami is also expected to be posted for Major League Baseball teams this offseason. Murakami is a highly anticipated talent from Nippon Professional Baseball. Many MLB teams are interested in his powerful hitting. His move would add another exciting Japanese player to the Major League ranks, alongside Ohtani and Imai.
In an exhibition baseball game, Korea rallied to a 7-7 tie against Japan. The exciting match took place at Tokyo Dome on November 16th. Korea's Kim Ju-won hit a dramatic solo home run in the 9th inning to tie the score. The game was a tune-up for both teams ahead of the 2026 World Baseball Classic.
続いて、国際ニュースです。Japan is seeking discussions with China. This follows remarks by Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi about a possible threat from Taiwan. China has asked Japan to take back these comments. Both nations aim for stable relations despite their differing views. This diplomatic effort is crucial for regional peace and understanding.
China has issued a travel warning for its citizens regarding Japan. This action has caused Japanese tourism and retail company shares to drop. The warning comes after Prime Minister Takaichi's statements about Taiwan. This situation highlights rising tensions between the two countries, affecting business and travel.
A top Japanese diplomat is traveling to Beijing. The goal is to ease growing tensions with China. These tensions started after Prime Minister Takaichi made comments about Taiwan. This meeting shows an effort to find a peaceful solution and improve communication between the two Asian powers.
Japan has protested China's actions near the Senkaku Islands. 4 Chinese Coast Guard ships entered Japanese waters. Japan calls this a violation of international law. The Japanese government is closely watching the area and plans a firm response to protect its territory and maritime integrity.
Prime Minister Takaichi stated Japan's defense forces could act if China invades Taiwan. She said intervention would happen if it threatens Japan's survival. This statement reflects Japan's growing concern over regional security. It shows a potential shift in its defense policy regarding Taiwan.
Japanese tourism and retail stocks have fallen sharply. This happened after China advised its citizens against traveling to Japan. Companies like Shiseido and Takashimaya saw their shares decrease. This highlights the economic impact of political tensions between Japan and China on key industries.
Prime Minister Takaichi hinted at reviewing Japan's non-nuclear principles. These principles have guided Japan for many decades. This suggestion has raised concerns internationally. Critics fear it could change Japan's long-standing pacifist stance and lead to a nuclear arms race in the region.
Former Prime Minister Yoshihiko Noda urged Japan to keep its non-nuclear principles. He warned that changing them could lead to a nuclear arms race. Noda believes Japan should promote nuclear abolition worldwide. His comments emphasize the importance of these principles for global peace.
China's military has issued a strong warning to Japan. They stated Japan would face a crushing defeat if it intervened in a conflict over Taiwan. This aggressive rhetoric shows the deep disagreements between China and Japan. It adds to the rising tensions in the East Asian region.
Princess Aiko of Japan has left for an official visit to Laos. This trip is part of efforts to strengthen diplomatic ties. Her visit aims to promote cultural exchange and goodwill. Such royal engagements play a role in fostering international friendships and cooperation between nations.
IT 技術関連のニュースをお伝えします。Fujitsu and AWS Japan have launched a new business lab. This lab will create new services for retail and service companies. It uses advanced generative AI and cloud technology. The goal is to help businesses update old systems and find new ways to make money. This partnership shows a strong focus on future technology.
The new Fujitsu AWS lab will provide full support to customers. This includes finding problems and creating solutions. They will also help with quick testing and putting new systems into use. The lab aims to finish projects in as little as 90 days. It will help companies achieve important business goals faster.
4x4 Inc. is showing its AI Pixel live streaming technology at InterB 2025 in Tokyo. This new system greatly improves live video quality. It is designed for broadcasting and online streaming. The company aims to lead in AI-based video enhancement solutions for the future of media.
AI Pixel live streaming uses artificial intelligence to enhance videos in real time. It performs super resolution, noise reduction, and sharpening. This allows for clear 4K and 8K streaming with lower data usage. It is ideal for live events, sports, and news broadcasts, even with limited internet speed.
Japanese technology stocks saw gains on Monday. This happened even as the broader market faced a slight downturn. Investors bought shares in companies related to computer chips and artificial intelligence. This shows continued strong interest in the technology sector despite wider economic concerns.
Leading tech companies in Japan showed strong performance. Tokyo Electron, a maker of chip-making equipment, saw its shares rise significantly. SoftBank Group also experienced gains. These increases helped support the Nikkei index, highlighting the strength of Japan's tech industry.
Mitsui Kinzoku, a company that produces materials for data centers, saw a notable increase in its stock price. This jump points to the growing demand for data center infrastructure. The expansion of cloud services and AI processing is driving this need for advanced materials.
Across Asian markets, technology and data remain a key focus for investors. Many companies are navigating global events and financial reports. The importance of tech innovations, especially in AI and cloud, continues to shape market trends and investment decisions for the future.
The impact of interest rate changes on technology stocks is a major topic. Technology companies are often sensitive to these changes. Investors are closely watching economic signals. This helps them decide on investments in the fast-moving tech sector, which relies on future growth.
Fujitsu plans to expand its new business lab initiatives beyond retail and service industries. It will use AWS Cloud and generative AI in other sectors. This expansion aims to support sustainable growth for more customers. It will also help create new business models across different industries in Japan.
今日のニュースは以上です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。